It feels good to be back. Back in my studio, back in my house, back with my makeup collection, back. I am ready to work. I'm excited to work. I'm excited to talk about new makeup, test new makeup, play with makeup. I'm just happy to be here, you guys. Excuse me. Not only that, with the 3-week break that I've had, my pregnancy symptoms have improved a lot because my videos these last 3 months, I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been taking the lazy way out with them. I have not been putting thought into them, but just know I was given all my effort. I'm playing with the new Bobbi Brown Pot Rouge Velvet Matte for lips and cheeks. And then I have some not new, but new to... The problem was I was just so sick, so sick at the time these last 3 months that I did what I was physically able to do. But now tides have turned these last 3 weeks. I'm feeling so much more energetic. I'm still a little nauseous, but a lot better. And like I finally have the energy, the motivation to get into it, to get into the makeup testing. So I'm excited, and I thought the perfect first video back home would be to discuss what I've missed this last month of makeup launches. So we're gonna do a shop or drop. I'm gonna be talking about all of the new makeup items on the makeup market and whether or not I want to shop for them or if I will be dropping them from my shopping list. It's just a good way to bring it in so that you guys can see what I'm interested in, what has caught my eye. Now, I will say, typically, as somebody who's just watched the makeup art market for years now, August is a slow month. Come September, holiday launches are coming, sneak peeks, some literal launches. I know it feels so early. It's that way every year. Crazy. So July and August are always slow, which is why I'm going to be covering the last month of launches because there has been some interesting ones. So as always with my shopper drops, I am on Trendmood IG's Instagram page. And I'm going to start here a little bit over a month ago, but I'm going to cover the most popular and most talked about, controversial, and just products that I know you guys would be the most interested in. So we're going to start off with this from Danessa Myricks. I've been seeing it all over online, and I cannot wait to get my hands on this. The Color Fix Sticks. They are double-sided eyeshadow sticks, $38 each. They are available now. I will be shopping these. They look beautiful. I need to get my hands on at least one. I haven't decided which yet. Like, you know, I'm going to go for like a neutral duo, like maybe duo 6, duo 7. I'm trying to decide. Like, when it comes to eyeshadow sticks, I like a really light shimmery eyelid. Normally nothing too dark, which is why maybe duo 5 might actually be the one for me. But from what I've seen with people putting these on their eyes, it looks gorgeous. And this year, I've been so into eyeshadow sticks, even more than eyeshadow palettes. Never thought that the day would come, but they're so quick, easy, and mess-free. And I have really high expectations for this. I'm excited. I feel like these photos aren't doing it justice because I have seen real videos and these look gorgeous. So I know this one launched a bit ago, but I did want to mention that I do need to head into Sephora soon. It's been so long. I didn't even go into Sephora when I was in Europe, you guys, which I'm kicking myself for. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, this is a shop. I'm really excited about these. The Fall Dior collection has come out where we have 3 new eyeshadow palettes and then very funky like 2000s styled packaging. And especially earlier on in my channel, I used to cover every Dior launch, and this was before Dior became so popular in makeup like it is now. I was trying to make Dior happen back then. But what I will say with this particular line of these limited edition launches, I noticed that the quality tends to not be as good, which is why I had stopped purchasing them. Some of these do look appealing, like the eyeshadows here might be good, but what I found, if it's not in their permanent range with limited edition launches from them, they're just of lesser quality but a very high price point with cheaper-ish packaging. So that's why I've not been covering their stuff because I've been burned too many times and they are very, very expensive. But this includes 3 mini collections with Dior graffiti logo. I'm assuming from the archives. Shocking Pink, which is that top left one, not my style. Bold Black, which is that center one, which could be nice depending on the quality. And then Wild Beige, that top right one. Oh, why do I keep exiting out? Just like, no, it's a pass though. That's my answer to that. I just wanted to mention it since I did used to be such a big reviewer of Dior, but this doesn't appeal to me, if I'm being honest. I don't like the packaging, and I don't really like the color stories, so kind of ugly. Pass. I just wanted to mention I will be shopping these from Makeup by Mario. They're already launched, and I've heard only great things about their Master Matte Longwear Cream Eyeshadow. Even though I am more of a eyeshadow stick kind of person, I don't really like liquid eyeshadows quite as much. I can tell these are probably going to be good. I've seen other people using these. They look beautiful, they look moussey, they look lightweight, they look airy. I'm excited to try these. I don't know, I have not unboxed my PR yet from since I've been back. So I have 3 weeks worth of PR. Maybe I've gotten it, maybe I haven't, but regardless, if I don't get it in PR, of course, I plan on shopping these. Just 1 or 2 shades. It's not one that I'm tempted to buy the whole line from, but I normally like a taupey shade from a formula like this, and I've only heard good things. So I'm excited. I can envision, I can imagine what exactly this feels like and how it performs, and I'm excited. I feel like it's gonna give that classic Makeup by Mario makeup vibe. I think he tends to create really high quality products, so I'm excited for this. I will be shopping it. Saie has launched the Slip Tint Undetectable Baked Setting Powder. I will be picking up one of these as well. I am a fan of the Saie line, though I do think they have some hits and misses, but this is a talc-free, which to me is not a good thing. I'm sorry, I like talc. It really blurs, okay? Lightweight translucent powder, sets makeup, brightens, smooths, blurring. I don't see this being a game-changing product. I'm not expecting it to change my life, but me being the makeup reviewer that I am, it will be a shop. However, if I didn't do what I did for a living, it would be a drop. So keep that in mind. I have 2 different brains here. The brain from somebody who needs to review things and know all that's new in the market and what's up with it. And the other brain is like as a makeup consumer, which I am at base. That's why I got into this. I wouldn't purchase this because I like talc. Sorry, I know some of you don't like talc and that's so fine, but I like talc. I'm gonna graze over this fast because it's not that interesting, but these blushes from Ilia look right up my alley. I want to touch them in store. I can just tell by looking at it kind of what it feels like. I've definitely played, it's like kind of like Fenty, no? I feel like it's gonna be like the Fenty blushes, that Glimpse shade. I'm very attracted to. I'm gonna touch that in store. I don't know if I went to buy that yet. Bananapuddingbalm.com. That sounds delicious. Oh, okay. I wanted to talk about these. These look interesting. So 2 new eyeshadow palettes from Urban Decay. Naked Shaped. Another naked. I think we gotta drop it. We gotta drop the naked line. We gotta drop everything involving naked. Start fresh. Give us something funky. Your Urban Decay. Look at your archives. You have such cool things, Urban Decay. Why are we going back to this again? That being said, I'm intrigued. I kind of want it, but it also looks cheap. Like it looks cheap and bad quality, but I want to try it. 2 different brains here, right? Makeup reviewer, it's a shop. As a makeup consumer, drop it, don't buy it. But I'll let you guys know, I'm actually attracted to the more warm one on the right, which I'm surprised by. But this one doesn't look like it would be fantastic for medium, deeper complexions. It looks very, very light, but honestly, the simple light shimmery eyelid is really trendy right now, so I can see a place for it. I'm interested. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm interested. But I just, even though they relaunched for a limited time the original Urban Decay Naked palette, I want to see a modernized version of that. And that's not these. This is not a modernized version of the Naked palette. It's a cash grab. Let's be real here. This is a cash grab. but I'm gonna buy it for science, you know? Oh my gosh, this was such an interesting makeup event that happened while I was gone. Urban Decay is upgrading their iconic award-winning all-nighter sprays. But the deal is, if you missed it, for the last probably 10 plus years, Urban Decay has partnered with a smaller brand, Skindinavia, for their formula that created the all-nighter that completely refreshed Urban Decay, gave them millions and millions of dollars of sales and awards. And then when you would have your Urban Decay all-nighter, which is still a cult favorite to this day, it would say by Skindinavia. And Urban Decay has that relationship with Skindinavia. And Skindinavia is not happy, especially with how the marketing has been going by Urban Decay, saying that they've improved the formula, made it better, and that everything that was wrong with it, they fixed. But in reality, Skindinavia is like, nothing's wrong with it. They just can't use our formula anymore, and there's no way it's going to be as good. So very interesting. We also have a little bottle packaging refresh here as well. This is a drop for me because I know the Skindinavia one works if you want the original formula with the cooling technology that Skindinavia has patented. Purchase the Skindinavia setting spray. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So luckily, I have access to Skindinavia, and I have no need. The OG worked great. I still have my OG formulas. I'm going to finish those, but I will not be running out to try the new Urban Decay all-nighter. So I don't know. It's business. That's business. Things like this happen. Bridges are burned in that way. It's a whole world I don't understand. But sorry for Skindinavia. If you want the OG formula, definitely check out Skindinavia's. Rare Beauty has added to their body line with, in particular, what they're heavily marketing is the new fragrance. But as you can see, they're also adding layering balms. I'm gonna mostly just talk about the fragrance. I'm dropping the balms. And I feel like Selena Gomez has been known to like a vanilla gourmand fragrance. And I haven't liked the fragrances that the brand had come out with previously to this. But this perfume sounds up my alley, like caramel and vanilla notes. So the top notes are caramel, pistachio, pink pepper. Then there's also vanilla, ginger, cocoa beans. Like, this does sound up my alley. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not buying it. Definitely not scent unsmelled, okay? I will absolutely be smelling this in store. I don't see this as a product that I would purchase. If I were to purchase it, it wouldn't be the full size. It would be the smaller size. I'm intrigued. I've heard it smells good. I'm a little bit picky with scents in that, not in a sophisticated way. I want to smell like a cupcake. And if it doesn't smell like a cupcake, if there's too much depth, if it's, I don't know, like the perfume connoisseurs, if they like it, I won't. If I like it, the perfume connoisseurs won't. So I want to smell it though. I'm excited. I think the notes sound delicious. I am kicking myself about this one. So I'm attracted to this. I love YSL Beauty. I've loved their powders thus far. So in Europe right now, they've launched this All Hours Couture face palette. Why, when this launched, I was in Europe. I said next time I go into Madrid in El Corte Inglés, I'm gonna see if they have this. Get the leg up here. Well, then I never went into Madrid again. So I ended up missing this opportunity of potentially, if it happened to be in Spain, since I was in Europe, trying this out. I'm really upset about that because this looks beautiful. Golden Oasis Couture Face Palette. I'm intrigued. I don't need it. I don't need it. But if I was in Europe and I had come across this, it would have been a shop. At this point, I've come to my senses and I haven't seen the price point on this, so I can't give you a definitive answer here. But I'm intrigued, regardless of how little I need it, because I love the YSL blush formula already so much. I kind of really want it, you guys. I do. I don't need it, but I really want it. Ooh. Sorry, I'm like just scrolling by. I missed this. Salted caramel collection. That sounds delicious. Did you guys see this? Some are getting full features, some I'm just passing by here. Longwear blurring setting spray, YAWN, but fills in the line. And then they also added 2 new shades, which they needed 2 of this powder, which is, by the way, the best setting powder. This is why, like, I'm not jumping for joy over the Saie powder, because I feel like this is gonna do what the Saie powder claims to do, but the Pat McGrath is the best, like, pressed, baked, dome-shaped setting powder. There's no better out there. So new shades is good, but anyways, that's really boring. Dare I say, we're kind of coming to an end here. Interesting. Louis Vuitton is dropping makeup August 25th. Count me in. Now, if you don't know, they actually worked with Pat McGrath as the creative director to this line, which is interesting because Pat, your line, your own line with your own name clearly needs you. But this is kind of giving old school luxe Pat McGrath, no? Not that we have much to work on, but like that red, this gold. I'm sorry, that's giving Pat McGrath. Is Louis Vuitton gonna be my new Pat McGrath makeup brand? Is this the basket that Pat McGrath is putting her eggs in? I'm really intrigued by this. We don't have much to go off of, you guys, but like, I did a whole thing talking about how Pat McGrath is being a creative director of this makeup brand while her makeup brand is like honestly terrible, jumping off the deep end. First launch will include 55 lipsticks. Wow. 8 eye palettes, 10 nourishing lip balms. So it's going to be lip heavy, you guys. Interesting. Interesting. And I really like Pat McGrath lipsticks. Is this a shop? I don't know. It's too early to tell, but I'm intrigued for sure. Oh, these look pretty. This looks like a MAC eyeshadow palette that I had for a while. Like years and years ago. Like this is a color story that's been done a billion times before. But you know I love a little razzle dazzle. I might take a peek of that in store. I might take a peek of this in store. But I think that's it. That's everything I wanted to cover in terms of being interesting to me. Kind of covering what has come out in the last month that I've missed. But like I said, July and August are always slow months for makeup brands. Why? Because they're getting ready for holiday season. So come September, October, November, December, you be prepared in September to be bombarded with so much new, yes, holiday makeup. September always starts busy season for me. It's when the marketing begins. So get ready. It's quiet now, but it's going to get very loud later. But anyways, if you've seen me talk about anything that you wanted me to review, be sure to comment in the comment section. The whole point of this shopper drop is to get the conversation going. I'm very, very excited to get going, unbox all of my new stuff, and buy some new stuff to talk about on my channel. I actually, before, this will probably be tomorrow's video, I already dug into some new makeup for today's look, so that's what we're working with today. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it entertaining. It feels good to be back in my beauty space, and I'll definitely be back with more beauty content. So make sure you subscribe for more of that, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys, have a good one.
It's delicious.